Hey guys, okay, so today I thought I would share with you how I'm going to be styling my hair for Vegas. Las Vegas is in Nevada. It's a desert. It's extremely hot. It's going to be over 100 degrees Fahrenheit this weekend. By the time you guys see this, it'll already be the weekend, but I am doing my hair the day before I leave, just because I need to get it done so it'll completely dry and I can manipulate it if I need to at home, versus trying to lug all of the stuff that I need to do my hair all the way out there. So I do plan on washing it maybe one time when I'm out there, so I am going to share with you guys all the products that I'm going to be using. But I also wanted to talk about hair confidence in this Get Ready With Me. This is pretty much only a Get Ready With Me hair version though, but I wanted to speak on this because in my Q&A video, I kind of addressed this but briefly, and I felt like I really needed to get more in depth about it. And also, I caught myself saying something in the last video that when I was editing kind of caught me by surprise, but I left it in the video. So I will get to that in a little bit, but just to give you guys a little overview of what this video is going to be about if you're interested. So really quickly, I went ahead and I washed my hair. I use this Dark and Lovely. This is the anti-shrink clumping curl clay cleanser. It's always hard for me to say. It doesn't at all anti-shrink your hair, but it's a great co-wash and a conditioner in one. Also, just so my highlights can be a little bit more pop-in, I use this purple shampoo. This is from Sally's. This is the generic version compared to the Shimmer Lights by Clairol. So I always like to use that if I want to give my hair color a little boost. And then what I used already in my hair, so it's already been washed and detangled. I used a little bit of this As I Am Double Buttercream. I use this, but I'm not going to take it with me. But I just wanted to kind of moisturize my hair to give it a good start for the week. And yeah, but I'm not going to take this with me. All the products that I'm using, I just want something that's going to be easy to carry. So I'm going to just carry with me when I'm on the trip. I'm going to use this to wash my hair again. And then to style, I'm going to be using the Advanced Climate Control by Wedad. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, this is a styling cream. And then to give it a little bit more hold, because I'm going to be out in the desert, I am going to be using the Light Cream Gel from Bounce Curl. You guys know it's a favorite of mine. So I'm actually going to be sectioning my hair into really small sections so that I can really get all of the curls to be super defined. So I also have a spray bottle here in case I need it, but we're going to work in really small sections. I've already detangled my hair like I told you guys, so I'm just going to be using my Denman brush to kind of just get the rest of the knots out. And then first, I'm going to be using the feather cream, small amount, because this section is really small. Run that through. Then I'm going to use the Bounce Curl Gel right on top. So super easy. That's what I'm going to do throughout my whole hair. And then actually I plan on air drying a little bit, but I also plan on diffusing just because diffusing will give me a little bit more definition, and so that I can kind of control it so it'll dry faster in the way that I want it to dry. So if you guys are curious, that's kind of what the technique is going to be for today in this hairstyle that hopefully will last me a few days before I have to wash. So this Feather Light Cream though is so good. I don't think it's out yet. I gave you guys a little sneak peek and a coupon code to use it, to buy it if you were curious. It's not going to come out I think till, actually it should be coming out in a few weeks, but I gave you guys the early access code for those who are interested on Instagram. So if you're able to catch that, this thing is really, really good for defining my curls. I really love it. And it's great since it locks out humidity and stuff. Okay, so hair confidence. So kind of what I wanted to talk about, why I wanted to talk about this, I told you already. In my last video, I had said something that kind of bothered me, like I told you guys while I was editing. What I'm talking about is, I don't know if you catched it in the video or if you caught it in the video, but I said, I kind of warned you guys beforehand, before I showed you the finished results, because I had so much volume to my hair. Hair dried, I just need to warn you guys, I have so much volume. I shouldn't have to like feel bad or apologize or warn you of the state of my hair. So I don't want you guys to think that I am completely confident 100% in my hair, because I'm not either. I struggle too. The insecurities though for me obviously stem from when I was younger, just because when I was younger, I am now 23 years old, but when I was younger, curly hair wasn't such a big thing as it is now. So I kind of grew up with insecurities of my hair because I grew up in a school district that was predominantly Latino. So for me, there wasn't a lot of girls that had really like curly hair. A lot of them straighten their hair. But for me, straightening my hair wasn't an option. So it was really hard for me. And then when I would wear my hair down, I'd get comments, and I don't know why. There's certain words that bother me, but poofy is a word that bothers me. Still to this day, it's a little kind of like, oh, thanks. When people say that my hair looks poofy, so like people in school would always say like, oh yeah, your hair is so poofy, it's so big. It was never anything, in my opinion, that was positive. So I mean, now of course if you said that, I'm sure a girl would appreciate it, but back then it really wasn't it. It was kind of like you always wanted the sleek hairstyle. I don't know if you guys remember, but layers were really in. Girls would get really, really, really choppy layers, and it would be sleek straight. Again, that wasn't an option for me. So I think that's kind of where my insecurities of my hair stem. And one thing that's different, even when I was getting on YouTube, was in my experience, of course, okay, only in my experience, I found there wasn't a lot of curly girls that had curly hair, but they didn't have as thick and as much hair as I have. So products that would work for them wouldn't work for me. And this was the same situation when I got to high school. There was a lot more mixed girls that had similar hair texture to me. But again, their hair wasn't as thick as mine. So the products that they would use wouldn't work for me. So that was, again, kind of hard for me. And then as I became more serious in my curly hair journey, I didn't realize how thick and how much volume I had. This kind of became gradual, because you guys have seen my throwback pictures. My hair was never like this. But so as it got fuller and fuller, I kind of still was kind of like, ooh, am I comfortable? Am I comfortable with this? Is this too much volume? Is my hair too big? Does it look too poofy? It still became an issue, and I think to this day it's something that I struggle with still. Sometimes when my hair and I have a lot of volume, I'm kind of like, ugh. Or when people even comment and say, oh, your hair looks so big, it's so pretty, I'm kind of like, ooh, but is it too big? And that's something that's kind of always been an issue for me. I honestly would say that I am, overall though, I am pretty confident in my hair. I now can really go outside and just wear my hair out and it not be a big deal. Even on my bad hair days, I don't really care. I can wear my hair out and walk down, go out, run my errands, and it doesn't really bother me. But that was a process. That wasn't something that came overnight. So kind of how to gain your confidence. It took me a while, but you have to accept the way that you are, the way that your hair texture is, that it is a lot different. It's going to demand attention. It is, and this is something that maybe people aren't going to agree with me, but this natural hair movement is new for literally everybody. It's not just for curly girls or the natural hair community. This is new for everybody, like everybody. So a lot of people aren't used to seeing natural curly hair. I mean, you can say, yeah, the froze were natural, but you picked those out. You didn't have any curl definition. You can say the Jerry curls were, some of them were natural, but I mean, those were drenched in product. There hasn't been a movement like this where you just walk down the street now and you can see girls with natural hair. So it does demand attention. You will get a lot of attention. You will get a lot of looks regardless. So I've kind of accepted that, and I've accepted who I am. I've accepted that my hair is big, curly, and poofy. That's the way it is. And I am personally not going to do anything to change it or manipulate it. So that's the way it is. So that's kind of how I just gained confidence, because I had no other choice. I had no other choice but to accept who I am and embrace who I am and love who I am, because there's two roads. Either you can be miserable or you can choose to love and accept yourself. So that's kind of like how it worked out for me. Although my hair with absolutely no product in it, my natural hair, absolute natural hair, is very, very similar to that in the video. And that is kind of where I think where my insecurity is where it's just so big and thick. So, and I can't wear my hair out like that all the time, but I am making a point to do it more often, just because it kind of shook me up when I was editing. Like, okay, this still might be an insecurity of mine, but I'm challenging myself to wear my hair out bigger now and fuller. The reason why I really can't do it so often though, and especially on day one, is because it would never last to day two. It would be a tangled mess. But I am challenging myself to wear my hair with more volume and trying not to really just kind of like try to get it to be as small and contained and controlled as possible. So that's something that I'm challenging myself to do personally. That's my personal new journey that I'm trying to do, just because I feel like that's still an insecurity of mine, and that's okay. It's okay to have insecurities, but you need to really embrace and love who you are in all aspects. Of course, finding the right products helps too. Of course, like with your hair becoming more manageable, that helps a lot too. But I just want to say that it's okay to not have the confidence right away. It's okay if you are still struggling with your hair texture, if it's not where you want it to be, or if you're just not comfortable with it. And I know the natural journey isn't for everybody, and that's okay too. But this is for those who want to learn to embrace their natural hair texture. So if you guys have any more questions about that, you can leave them down below. I'd love to answer them. Please don't be shy to ask me any questions. If it's good enough, I would love to make another video about it. So you guys send me your questions. And I just kind of wanted to touch on that just because I know that it is something that is an issue, and I know I'm not the only one dealing with it. So I just kind of wanted to share that. If you guys like that, give a thumbs up. I'm going to finish doing the rest of my hair. I'll get back to you guys when it's all completely done, because I don't want this to be a hour, 2-hour video. So I'll do this and I will get back to you guys. Okay, so this is kind of like what my hair looks like. It's not all completely dry, but majority of it is dry, so I can already tell. I'm going to get really good definition out of this because as my hair dries, it kind of curls up a little bit more. So this is what they look like, my curls. Really, really cute. Really defined. So usually when they're really defined, it'll last me a little bit longer without having to wash. I'm going to break up the curls tomorrow. I'm really not going to touch it today. So tomorrow I can break up the curls and my hair will be completely dry and I'm ready to rock and roll. Yeah, so I am going to be in Vegas till next Tuesday, so you probably won't get a video till next Saturday, but just so you guys kind of know what's going on. Yeah, so I am going to be in Vegas for my boyfriend's 25th birthday. I'm really excited, so if you guys have any other questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I will definitely be getting back to you guys still. I have an app on my phone that I can reply to comments, so that app is really helpful. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Give a thumbs up if this was somewhat helpful to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.